MyWNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Dallas Wings. From Arlington, Texas, I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're happy to have you with us. And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, the word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Davis. Outside Reese. Ariel Atkins on. Here's Davis. Pulls it. Enrique Agumbawale pulls it in. Now here's Carrington. Defended by Atkins. Down low. Shot's good by Smith.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Here's Chicago now. A 4-point game. Vandersloot outside. Atkins up top. Vandersloot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
If Vandersloot gets a look she likes, she lets it rip. I love her quick decision-making.
Pass to Smith. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Missed inside. Here's Chicago now. Vandersloot with it. Outside Atkins. Cardoso covered by Carrington. Back to Atkins. Kicks it out to Reese. Pass to Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
And here's Smith. There's Agumbawale with the three. Rebounded by Davis. Reese on the left. Cardoso. Vandersloot. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Back to Cardoso. Pass to Atkins. Picked by Reese. Back to Atkins. The three ball. Carrington grabs the board.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Agumbawale shot is off. Chicago leading. Pass to Vandersloot. No good that time. Enrique Agumbawale with some nice D. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Smith. There's the three, and she's good on the three ball. Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Reese. Pass to Cardoso. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. Now Agumbawale. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Carrington with the screen. Agumbawale with it. Shot's good by Smith. And we're just kicking off this.
Interesting moves this offseason, but now we got to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game. As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Cardoso. Atkins. No good on the triple. Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Carrington with the ball. Here's Smith. Ogunbowale. Defended by Atkins. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Ogunbowale, no good. The Sky trail. Atkins with it. And McCowan picks her up defensively. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
Now here's Harris. Guarded closely. Ogunbowale. Pass to Harris. The tray. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
For the basket, nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Ogunbowale. Smith. Reese defending. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Misses the 3. They've been hanging in there.
Yeah, and a chance here to jump on top.
Outside, Reese. Pass to Cardoso. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. A good look from Ogunbowale. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And so it's Chicago with it. Trailing by 4. Outside, Reese. Offensive rebound. Now here's Davis. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Sinks the triple.
With the threat of Vandersloot's drive, sometimes she gets cleaner looks from the perimeter. And if so, she takes them.
Outside, Ogunbowale. Smith outside. Harris. Yes, and it's Nalissa Smith picking up the assist.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Reese. Atkins, guarded now by Ogunbowale. Screen by Cardoso. Inside. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Nalissa Smith. And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
And it's Carrington missing. Now here's Davis. She's covered closely. A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
Dallas in the lead. Here's Ogunbowale. Screen by Smith. To the inside. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Pass to Reese. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Ogunbowale. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. And for all the success Ogunbowale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020.
Harris. Vandersloot defending. And Harris gets it to go.
So effective on the drive. First, Harris anticipates, and then she accelerates.
Outside, Reese. Atkins. Back to Reese. Screen by Cardoso. Shot clock at 6. Reese, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Carrington. She's covered by Allen. Now here's Carrington. Defense right on her. Smith, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Here's Reese. Off the mark there with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Timeout called the Sky. And the Sky making a change here. And here is Vandersloot. 11 points in the game. From deep, Ariel Atkins gets it to go from downtown.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Harris with it. 8 points for her. Smith. And the layup is good.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Sky trail. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins. Back to Vandersloot. And here's Cardoso. Here's Reese. The shot, no good. Good D by Nalissa Smith.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole, because she is not helping their offense.
Carrington with the screen. And they double up Nalissa Smith. Here's Harris. Outside, Hines Allen. Carrington. Here's McCowan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Vandersloot covered by Harris. Pass to Reese. That one's good. Just her 3rd make and brings her to 3 of 8 this game.
Offensively, they've dialed down the 3-point attempts here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from long range.
Hines Allen with it, guarded by Davis. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Hines Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Missed it. Shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Spins to the left wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Carrington. Off target with the 3. On offense, here the Sky. 6-point game. Vandersloot covered by Harris. Pass to Cardoso. The rebound by the Wings. Left side, Hines Allen. Can't find the target. That makes her 3 for 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the basket by Cardoso.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Now here's Carrington, defended by Atkins. Now here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. And she uses the glass on the layup. That'll do it for the first half. Wings out in front, up 6. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. And you look at Nalissa Smith in this game, she's been everywhere.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Dallas with the ball. 6-point lead. Pass to McCowan. Now Smith. Reese defending. Shot's good by Smith.
Well, things are going Smith's way offensively. He's playing with fire, finding chances to score.
Chicago with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Outside Atkins. Right side Reese. Vandersloot outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Now Agunbowale. Pass to Carrington. Agunbowale. And here's Carrington. Smith, covered by Smith. Vandersloot outside. Here's Reese. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Pass to Harris. Now Carrington. Now here's Smith. Reese defending. Smith inside. Reese on her. Smith, no good. And in 2023, Nalissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, he's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Pass to Harris. Agunbowale. Outside Atkins. Outside Reese. Now here's Agunbowale. D right on her. Here's Harris. Guarded by Davis. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Reese. Davis. Picked by Reese. The three. It's not going to go for her.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Harris. Ogunbowale with it. Just 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, whether Enrique is off the dribble, screen, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever, she hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Davis. Pass to Vandersloot. Reese, covered by Smith. Back to Vandersloot. Picked by Reese. To the paint. Another shot. And she makes that one.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Dallas calls timeout. Here's Ogunbowale. 8 points for her. Smith outside. From downtown. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far. And here is Vandersloot. 11 points in the game. Outside Reese. Atkins. Picked by Reese. The three is up. Reese. McCowan with the rebound.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Pass to Harris. Smith. Reese defending. Smith, no good. And McCowan gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game. Vandersloot with it. Outside Atkins. Cardoso to the middle. Reese, no good. And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Well, what you love about Ogunbowale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to rain from downtown.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And another miss by Dallas.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Pass to Atkins. Back to Vandersloot. Reese, covered by Harris. Screen by Cardoso. Clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First free throw is good.
After she didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, she's been much more active since halftime, drawing some fouls.
Dallas leading. Now here's Harris. 8 points for her. Back to Ogunbowale. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
Pass to Reese. Davis. Picked by Reese. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Outside, Hines Allen. Now here's Harris. Defense is right there. Hines Allen, guarded by Davis. And the 3 off target.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Dallas with the ball. Pass to Harris. Hines Allen shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Angel Reese going in. Cardoso. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Pass to Smith. Inside, McCowan. Yes, and it's Nalissa Smith picking up the assist.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Outside, Reese. Now Davis. Picked by Reese. The first free throw is good.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half despite the deficit.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Tim, right? I mean, Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
You got to force the issue when you're down, as you were saying.
Hines Allen, MyWNBA covering. Back to Carter. From deep. And again, it's the wings from deep.
They've just been spraying home those 3s since halftime.
And a marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Pass to MyWNBA. Allen. And here's Reese. Covered by Segrist. Reese inside. She's against Segrist. And can't cash in from close range. To the inside. Here's McCowan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Timeout called the Sky. Both teams will make substitutions. On offense, here the Sky. They trail by 16. Pass to Reese. Now here's Williams. Back to Reese. Over Segrist. Reese, no good.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Right side Carter from 13. Rebound Chicago. Now MyWNBA. Here's Reese. Pass to MyWNBA. Back to Reese. Shot clock at 6. Allen. McCowan defending. Here's Williams. And she banks in the layup.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, she's not a player you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Reese defending. It's hauled in by Williams. Outside Reese. Nice move. And that one hits back iron.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
Pass to McCowan. Hines Allen. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. MyWNBA with it. From deep. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wings leading by 14. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Off the inbound. Agumbawale shot is good.
We talk about players drafted and entering the league in the late 2010s.
Screen by Cardoso. Angel Reese going in. And the basket by Cardoso.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Outside Carter. Agumbawale. Defended by Atkins. Pass to Hines Allen. Now Segrist. Harris. 4 on the clock. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. And here's Reese. Vandersloot outside. Here's Allen. Reese covered by Hines Allen. Unloads. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. And one thing we can all agree on, we are fired up for the WNBA to come to the Bay Area in 2025.
100%. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. It's something I've always wanted, a WNBA team here in the Bay. Everybody has always wanted that.
And it's going to be a party at Chase Center. I can't wait to see this team get to action, and I know I'll be there opening day.
A solid performance inside. You know, they're rebounding. It's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Cardoso. That's her 6th make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Harris. From outside, off the mark.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get uncorked here.
A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Nice take by Vandersloot. A gritty player, fights for everything on the court.
Ogunbowale with it. Pass to Harris. Smith with it. Reese defending. Soft touch off the glass.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shot.
Reese inside, covered by Smith. Vandersloot with it. Atkins, pass to Reese. Davis, covered by Carrington. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Rebound Dallas. Now here's Harris. Yep, that one goes.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Outside Reese. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Carrington. Now Harris. Outside Ogunbowale. That three off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Pass to Harris. Carrington. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Screen by Smith. There's Ogunbowale with the three. The rebound by the Sky.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Shot to stop the drought. Reese, no good.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Carrington. Poked loose. Stolen by Reese. Right side Atkins. Vandersloot. McCowan defending. Screen by Cardoso. Here's Reese. No good with the layup. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Down low. Shot's good by Smith.
She's the go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Reese. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Shot's good by Smith. Outside Reese. Deflects the pass. McCowan with the steal. And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up